Hey everybody, all right, so we're live. So we just finished session 2 and we are about to jump into session 3. So this is the official break in between. So we have another one of our organizers here. So Regina, if you could please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Regina Schaefer from New Jersey, the Jersey Shore. I am a elementary ed tech coach for 2 different schools, so I'm excited to be here.
All right, awesome. And Shayna's going to be popping in just a second. From what I'm hearing, then it's a dynamic chat that's going on about badging. So very excited to have her rejoin us and tell her takeaways, as well as everyone from EdCamp Houston, and have them share their takeaways as we prepare the session board for the third and final session. So Regina, could you talk for a second about the collaborative document?
Oh, yes. Everyone, please jump on the document. We put it in, I guess, the main room, and add your information so that we can stay connected afterwards, since we are all over the country. So please jump in, and don't be intimidated by mine. I was offline with a lot of free time, so I added a bunch of stuff. But definitely add, your contact information.
Absolutely. Great stuff. So we are now about to just close down the rooms for session 1. So you will see this just kind of close. Sessions are closed. Ta-da! So we're just going to go ahead and have everyone reconvene with us back here in the main room. So we are now opening the sessions up, so you can propose new sessions in the breakout rooms just by clicking on the plus, and there we will we'll have the sessions for session 3. So Regina, let me see. So why do you think ed camps are important?
It gives everyone a chance to connect outside of your regular job. I know during the day and during the week, I hardly have any time to really connect. So this is a great chance to connect with my PLN for some PD, especially this online one. This is a great platform. Thank you, Sarah, for coming, bring this to us. But I like the fact that I can jump into an ed camp, just have something on my mind that I want to talk about, and then find like-minded people to join me and have a conversation.
That is so awesome. Yes, ed camps are just amazing, and there's so many great ones. So definitely we want to give a huge shout out to the EdCamp Foundation. So if y'all don't already know, then you probably want to check their website at edcamp.org to see other ed camps that are going on in an area near you. So there's a bunch of online ones, there's a bunch of face-to-face ones. So just jump in there whenever you can, get in where you fit in. Yeah, so ed camps are awesome.
And everyone should feel free to create your own.
Yes.
Your own community.
Absolutely. And it's so easy now with it's so easy.
It's turnkey.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
I want to start seeing more student ones.
Yeah.
And parent ones, and bringing in other people from the educational community for these conversations. Other stakeholders.
I agree 100%. There's some great ones going on the Voxer groups, and there've been a couple people in the EdCamp Voxer group talking about student ed camps. So those are popping up, as well as parent ed camps. We actually have one. We're going to be doing. Yes, all right. So Shayna's back. So hey, Shayna.
This has been so powerful. Oh my gosh. So powerful.
Absolutely. We'd love to hear about some of the great stuff that's going on in your session.
We're talking about, this session is talking about empowering teachers through administration. So that principals are in here and lead coaches in here are literally holding true in-depth conversations on how to get things working and functioning and flowing on your campus when you have a strong admin. Let's jump in.
You got something good.
Isn't it? I don't think I need to move.
I want to deliver a philosophy. I try to create a philosophy in the administrators that I work with that will cause a lot of these things to trickle down. I mean, what message would I be delivering to them? I know what I'm talking about and how I classroom.
I have an answer for that. We're wanting our teachers to teach our students so we can prepare them for the 21st century learning opportunities.
Amen.
Why are we still using old techniques? Why haven't you changed the way you lead your leaders?
Yeah.
So that they can teach our future generation. That's the problem.
Drop that mic. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Hold up, she walking out the room. Finger up, church.
You guys know what 21C is just a word, and it's just something that's trending, and everybody talks about 21C.
If you're not a part of the 21C, if you're not a part of the 21st century, then you behind and you left out.
What I'm saying is that you're saying 21st century, and administrators are thinking 20th century. They still think they have to be quiet in the place. See, it's always a century behind.
And they're still with cell phones away. There's still some people are still with no cell
They're
phones.
still trying to fight cell
I'm
phones.
not saying with paper and pencil.
We don't allow cell phones in the classroom in every class.
And we don't allow them in the faculty
Does
meeting.
your Wi-Fi work?
We don't allow it in the faculty meeting. We don't allow it in the faculty meeting. But you can use Class Dojo. But when I walk past and I grab your phone, which I will do, I need to see Class Dojo on it.
As a principal.
When it is BYOD and the kids can bring devices.
As a principal, I never upheld the rule about not using cell phones because it's one of those revolving
Archaic.
doors. Everybody will be trying to pay attention to who's on their cell phone versus what are the kids actually learning. How can we use this in order
What is
to
the
help
management
these
in the
students?
room?
Right.
What is
It's
the
about
management?
also trust. You have
Yes.
to trust your staff.
Yes.
You don't get mad because they're on their phones.
Yes.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I give them an iPad also, so there's no excuse. Oh, I don't have it on my. I don't have storage. Oh, you have an iPad. You can download it. The iPad is
That's
free.
good.
Right now, she has.
It's for
I'm
you
going
to
to tell
learn.
you how deeply ingrained it is, okay? I was having a meeting with the principal and the reading coach. And I was trying to move the philosophy about
All of this is
letting
coaches,
the
guys.
teachers
All of these are
become
coaches.
more autonomous about their creativity. And,
They're
that's-
adults.
and the reading coach and the principal, each both said, do we trust
They
them?
are professional. Key word. They are professionals. Teachers feel demeaned and in times mostly belittled because I'm being treated like a second grader in 1952 versus the second grader. I would rather be treated like the second grader today. I mean, but I'm treated like the way you used to teach when you taught 20 years ago, and instead of the person where I have 2 degrees and 2 masters.
But you have to model though.
Yeah.
You have all of the, I always say it's not. I always hire character, not skill. I will train skill, but
Mindset.
but yes.
Yes.
I will hire mindset, especially I'm in special education. I will hire a mindset person who has the appropriate mindset around culture, around what special education is, the service, not a place, and around can you be an instructionally sound person, and can you be a person that can see the student before the disability. If you come in telling me, well, I worked in this and I do this, and that's great, but if I can't change your mindset. You are a grown person and you've got 20 years of thinking a certain way. And that's just some soul searching that I don't have the clock hours to do. But I can tell you about the teacher bag tricks and all of these other things that we can help give you with.
Right.
And you can tell me what
Long
you
as
like
your
to
mind
do
is
and what
open.
you like to bring. But that mind thing,
Sometimes
that
you have to push it
mindset.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that. I hire over character.
Yeah,
I
they
love
don't even
that.
know. I'm like, okay, what do you want to learn on your next video?
Right.
I'm like, okay, I have these 3 choices. Oh, yeah, this choice. So sometimes you have to model, you open the way, because for them the road is not clear, but then you have to push it. I'm gonna say, yeah, we don't have the time. However, I always, HISD is really moving towards the global scholar. So how can we have global scholars
If the leaders,
it's not global?
Exactly.
yes,
Scholar is a word. What does that mean?
Exactly. It means that they're connected. They learn from everywhere.
And
They do their own
everything.
research.
the classroom has walls, but they're crystal clear. That's what that means. The classrooms,
See, that's the kind of thing that has to happen.
Yeah. Exactly.
the classroom has walls, but they're crystal clear. You can see through them. They don't end. So once your teachers realize that anyone can see inside of that room and all of those kids can see beyond that room, then they are that global. They're that global scholar.
Even during your interview process, like for me, I'm like, are you on Twitter? Oh, I'm not. Okay, your last task. Thank you for coming for the interview.
You might want to get connected.
You need to show me if you blog. I need to see your Twitter because I can see your thinking. You can be a great person on the interview, but then you don't have any substance to your thinking. I want to see it here.
Now you say that, but see, this is what I tell people who interview. So you go into an interview, and you know how, and everybody always says it. So do you have any questions for me? That person that's interviewing you. My question is, are you connected? That's my question. And my fear is when I go in that interview and I ask that question to a leader, they're gonna be like, "What is that?"
But that's not your thing. That's not where you need to be. Then you don't want to be there.
That's true.
I'm curious about a little bit.
Oh, well, let me get out the way.
See, I don't even interview them. So I look at the resume, I look at their Twitter feed, I look at their Facebook.
So what if they don't have one? Oh.
And then if they have one and I like what is in the mindset of that, my teacher committee interviews them. And then they tell me.
That's awesome. What's another great thing is
That's
leaders,
amazing.
if your campus doesn't know what being connected is, I know
Month.
Connected Educator Month is in October. It's good to let them know because there are people you may interview and they say
It's every day.
or on you on Twitter and you go look and they tweeted like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or they're just
They'll
retweeting
like
everybody's stuff.
They'll get a Twitter right away and
Not
then they'll start.
generating
So
their
that's
own.
not genuine.
Right.
So I
Yes. Yes.
Wow, this is such a powerful conversation.
Isn't
You know,
it so?
Yeah, I would love to see this as a session on our session board. This would be just so awesome.
This is amazing.
At the end of the day, what it boils down for me is I have a 12-year-old child. And
Yes.
the other day, she was on her phone while I'm working on my laptop, right, at night. And I was like, what are you doing? Why are you chatting so late? And she's like, oh, no, Mom, I had to read Beowulf. And the teacher sent me a PDF of it, and I'm annotating it through this app. And the day before, she was FaceTiming while she was doing a pamphlet for social studies with another friend on Google Docs. And her school is a public school, but it's on the energy corridor in Houston.
What district?
Is it energy?
Houston.
I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. I got exactly what you're saying.
We are 99%
That's
Title
the.
I in my
Oh,
school.
thank you so much, Harry.
We are 99% Title I in my school
Mine.
by the port
I got
in
a
Denver Harbor. Our kids
I know exactly
need
what
to
you're
be able to do that. And if not, then it's a digital
D-
equity issue.
And hold up. And this.
Everybody needs to.
You about to drop that Chromebook.
I'm not gonna drop it.
Provide that opportunity.
But it's those partnerships too. Those leaders need to build those partnerships. It's not just a flip of the finger. You have to have those conversations in the area where you're at. Where are those businesses?
But when you're also to piggyback off of what you said earlier about making students more global, making that global. What did you call it? What is it? What the students type of students you're trying to bring in?
Global scholars.
Global scholars. That makes the school itself has to be a global scholar community, which means that you also have to, like you're saying, every school should be connecting with that energy corridor. You should be reaching out and the connection with the parents, see who works on that energy corridor, because even if the custodian that works in that building, you have a connection back. So it has to, yeah. So you have to branch out even further than just that, you know. I love, I mean, just everything you're saying is just
Did you have something you
dead
wanted to
on.
add?
Well, I'm on the flip side of that because I'm a teacher. And we had a PLC meeting last week, and I'm going to teach accounting next fall for the first. We're at new school, so little by little we're adding classes. So I'm going to teach accounting next fall for the first time. And I got from my IC, she said, well, those kids should not touch a computer till accounting 2. They should learn how to do it
What?
on paper.
No.
Not touch a computer?
What?
Yeah, she said they should do it all on paper. And,
No.
and you know, that's,
Sarah, this
that's
is crazy.
I'm so.
I'm going to the board.
Okay, all right. So Shane is about to add this as a session to the board so that everyone can just kind of jump in and continue to share their thoughts. So this is just awesome conversation.
Very tech savvy.
Awesome conversation. Want to make sure that everybody also make sure to sign in at on the link that we're about to drop in the main room. Make sure you sign in there, and also feel free to add a slide to our collaborative doc just to introduce yourself. So can't wait for session 3, which is going on right now. So feel free to continue proposing and adding sessions, and we will meet you back at 9:55 Pacific, 12:55 Eastern for the wrap up. So see y'all soon.
iPhone.